I gained a little bit of confidence when my friend Kathy commented on one of my videos saying that she believes Miss Nancy can hear me. I think it's the last video that I put up when I pulled that one card at the end and it was the Empress. And she says, no, I'm starting to believe that she is alive. I don't know if Kathy's messing with me because she knows I get so crazy when I'm convinced of something. Or if she truly believes. But because of her comment, I'm going to ask the cards, is Miss Nancy still alive? Plain out. You know, I ask it like a roundabout way sometimes. I'm going to ask it plain out. Is this lady still alive? And how is this even possible? Right? But for a miracle, or maybe, just maybe, what I've been telling you guys is what happened. They found her. It's one of two things. They found her on the 10th of February when they rescued that 84-year-old lady out of Rio Rico and took her to the hospital by helicopter. Or she was never kidnapped to start with, and they just kind of tucked her away safely somewhere because of some type of threat to the family or to Savannah or whatever. And so she's not really like in Witzik, but they have her safe somewhere protected. Could be with Cameron, like I was reading on the last video. Could just be someplace else. But with all her medication, that's why they left everything behind. This feels like something out of the Blacklist. This lady just disappeared into thin air. They left the watch. They left her shoes, apparently, according to Savannah. What else did they leave? The tablet. What else did they have on her? Her medication. They said she didn't even take her medication that night. And my friend Brenda keeps saying, but she needs her medication. I'm like, cause she have it. And when people say, oh, how come the law enforcement can't tell us about a car? They haven't even given us a description of a car beside the white Kia Soul or whatever that they think. I was like, because they already gave you the car. They already show you the car. It's the car that they kept for 45 days. Annie and Tommaso car. The sheriff already slipped up and said a house, Annie and Tommaso house, was a crime scene. There's like, if there was really a crime, there's like 3 crime scenes in this thing. Nancy house, Annie and Tommaso house, and we're partying Gata right now. So we're gonna pull a full Celtic cross. Oh, it is cold. Me don't know what happened to spring. Spring gone. Give me this stone there. I should get like some crystals instead of putting a big old rock stone, true? My friend Julie said, you should have been a detective. I don't know that I have detective skills, Julie, but I do latch on to things and tend to get fanatical about it. So the first signifying card is the 5 of Wands. Conflict, competition, rivalry, strife. So this is telling me that they did take her. They did take her. Like, there was some fight going on. You hear all kind of rumor out there that I don't want to repeat some of them because I don't know if it's true. But there was some kind of fighting going on in that family. The Queen of Cups, compassion, nurturing, psychic ability. I think this is what we're going to give Annie from here on in. Because remember, I got confused as to whether she was the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Cups. This is going to be Annie going forward. The Queen of Cups, okay? Because of the psychic ability. Because I do believe Annie is psychic. I don't think I'm psychic. All right? I think I have great intuition. And I tend to follow my intuition. But as to psychic abilities, I don't know. Like those images that I tell you that I get, I don't even know what those are. Those could just be thoughts in my brain, okay? I'm not trying to claim anything and I'm not trying to put myself down. Because I don't know what it is, I don't want to claim it until I know what it is, right? So the foundation that everything stands on is the Page of Wands. Enthusiasm, exploration, free spirit. So I really believe, like, if it is A&T that did it, you guys know, fill in the blanks, that they didn't do it for money per se. They just wanted their freedom. You know what I mean? Ace of Wands is in the past. Inspiration, new opportunities, growth. Maybe they had an opportunity presented to them that they wanted to take and they couldn't take it because they didn't have the money. One of the rumors swirling around right now is that they had asked Tommaso, oh, let me put that down this way. Tommaso and Annie had asked Miss Nancy for a loan. But what the question is she still alive? Ten of Pentacles is overarching energy, wealth, inheritance, stability. Did she have inheritance? The house, right? People are like, what's the insurance? Maybe it's for the insurance. An 84-year-old person more than likely don't have life insurance anymore. Because Joe has whole life, and I think it ends when he's 75. And then we're going to be screwed trying to buy. He doesn't have whole, I'm sorry. He has term life. And it ends at a certain point when you get older, because they figure you're going to be dead, so why do you need it anyways? So I don't know if she has anything. The Tower. Collapse, upheaval, chaos, sudden change. The Tower doesn't have to mean death, and death doesn't have to mean death. But the Tower is definitely about some type of chaos, upheaval. There was something going on in that family. And then internally is justice. I love this card so much. This is the last card that I took from my deck, and Joe built that scale for me because I couldn't afford to buy one from Amazon. But to me, it has so much meaning in this card. Internally, if they really harmed her, if somebody really harmed her, guys, even if it's not her family, Miss Nancy is going to get justice. Don't think that this case is not going to be solved. And then the Nine of Cups is externally fulfillment, satisfaction, gratitude, and luxury. It's a good card for the external. And then the Six of Pentacles is about receiving and giving help, right? That's the hopes and fears. She probably used to receive and give help. The Four of Wands is about a celebration, a homecoming community. So this is going to be either a homegoing service, right? A going home service, but this is a homecoming. Let's not try to change the cards. I see too many people try to squint and change the cards for what they want it to mean. You know, like one of my favorite card readers said, whenever she gets the death, she figures it's death, but maybe it's not for her. So celebration, homecoming. The thing didn't say homegoing, so I'm not going to change it to homegoing. I take it back. When you look Miss Nancy, they say, oh, we found her, and she popped up out of nowhere. Oh my God. You guys will not be able to stand me. I'm just going to say it now. You're not going to be able to stand me, okay? Then what we don't see coming is the Eight of Wands. Speed, momentum, progress, swift change. Girl, something's going to happen soon. So even if they don't have her hidden like I'm thinking, something's going to come out real soon. And this Tower, see, we had the Ace of Wands in the past, which was about new opportunities and growth. And then we had the Tower, which is also about new opportunities and growth, because when the chaos happens and everything collapses, you rebuild. You can mirror the past and the future. It's starting to rain, guys. Let me grab my cards because these are not laminated. So what's the answer to the question? You guys tell me down below. I'm thinking yes, she's alive. She's alive. She's alive. She's alive. The only thing left for Miss Nancy to have done is leave a paper napkin folded neatly on a dinner plate or something to tell us she coming back. She coming back. In the Jewish religion, that's what they do when they want to come back for that meal. They leave that. Huh? Can you put it to 400 for me? The oven. Press bake and then put the numbers 400 and press start. I don't have any custom cook for that. My oven has a thing where you can set 3 custom cook temperatures, and I have it at 325, 350, and 375, and I have to bake at 400. I'm baking bread, and he opened the door and he goes, your bread, the bread, your bread. Oh my God. So I'm going to switch from the Miss Nancy topic real quick for the gush, and I'm going to ask if the truth is ever going to come out about the alleged, supposed pew-pewing that happened at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, because they showed 2 different angles, and I think they showed angle number 2. Angle number 1 was blurry and just like dull and you can't see nothing, probably not even 720p, probably 480p. And then now they come out with 8K footage from a different angle, but they didn't even do the AI right, because in one shot the guy didn't have a pew pew. In the next image, the man by the magnetron had a hat on and the hat was gone. Girl, they don't understand that the AI prompts are not working. So I want to know, is the full truth ever gonna come out about this alleged thing? Because if you notice, Trump is not going on. He's not like, oh my God, get him. Just like the one in Butler, Pennsylvania. You're not even allowed to talk about that guy, and they stopped investigating him. I didn't even know the guy name no more. I don't even know the guy's name anymore. They just hit him. Girl. So, 5 cards plus hidden underneath it all. Did I shuffle? Oh, they fighting. The different departments and Cash Patel and all of them, they're fighting up in there like, who gonna take the blame for this? Blah, 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 blah. 9 of Wands, resilience, persistence, boundaries, weary. We weary. We as Americans are weary. 10 of Swords, failure, betrayal, painful endings, crisis. Oh, somebody gonna lose their job over this. I bet you it's gonna be Cash Patel. Susie Wiles not gonna lose no job. Susie Wiles is wilding out. Girl, she wilding out. I was listening to this thing where Marjorie Taylor Greene was she had a speech, a talk somewhere in front of Republicans and libertarians. I hope I didn't smudge my lipstick. Like, in the corner of my mouth got dry. And she was talking about when she reached out to Trump through a text saying they're threatening my son's life because of this epilepsy thing that she signed, right? And he goes, as they should, because you're a traitor to me. I said, oh my God. And they're saying we're the ones that's talking violencia? The hell? The Knight of Cups, romantic, charming, imaginative, artistic. Is this J.D. Vance? Who's this Knight of Cups thinking he's slick? The Emperor, authority, stability, structure, leadership. This is not Trump. He's the King of Pentacles. So I don't know who this Emperor is. It's not Cash Patel. And then the Two of Pentacles, balance, multitasking, juggling. I don't know that the truth is going to come out right now, but I do know some people are going to pay for what happened internally. Internally. Some people are going to pay for what happened. They're like, you didn't do your job, yada, yada, yada. Let me go inside for this rain start, guys.